How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Benji's Vlogs and Whatnots 2.0. I am Benji. Still sound a bit bloody horsey at the moment, unfortunately, but that is just the way the cookie crumbles. Not only that, near on bloody $90 for 35 litres of petrol. Yikes. It used to cost me a lot less than that, but now it's all sitting up pretty darn high. But not much we can do about it at this point. But either way, guys, we do like to have a full tank of juice, to say the least. Gives us an opportunity to go and do the things that we want to go and do other than work. And to be honest with you, that's all we seem to do nowadays is work, 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 and nothing much else. But we do need to get our finger out and do some other stuff. This Becky is also giving me the hint to go and explore, have an adventure. Maybe I should take her advice on that and one day go for an adventure, go for a hike or something. But being a Wednesday afternoon, it is that time of the week that we go do our Wednesday night shenanigan. So we're just getting ready for another night. Won't be starting for another hour and a bit, so not much point in us, as you would say, going out just yet, for a simple fact that I don't want to be sitting around for an hour and a bit. Definitely one thing we have to get used to is dusk coming in at 6:30 at night, and sun coming up at about 7:30 thereabouts. But yeah, definitely one thing we're going to have to start getting used to again is time of night. And that's another thing that we're going to have to get used to, is having those blinding bloody lights going into our eyes every time we put the camera on us. Nah, should be alright. As long as we don't have it on for too long, should be pretty right. But either way, we're just sitting out the front of our Wednesday night little thing. Shouldn't take too long for us to get in, out and do what we need to do. It's always good to come here on a Wednesday night. I always feel like $1 million coming out of here. I don't know if you can see it, but right behind this car, right about here, looks like there was someone standing there, like right here. It does kind of look like there's someone still there, but I can guarantee that isn't. I was just sitting here a moment ago and looking at it, and I'm thinking, what the frig is that? It's just a bloody tree right there. It's funny how once you've had a bit of light in your eyes and you start looking around, it looks quite suspicious. I have to say, guys, that is one of the best things I can do for myself, is come to those little things on a Wednesday night. Some of the OGs will know what that is. I would like to remind the newcomers that watch this channel, I go to AA meetings on a Wednesday night, all because I had a demonic alcohol problem. I go every Wednesday night, and it's the best decision I've made. I have reclaimed my life in a positive way now. It's nearly coming up to 2 years in the next 2 weeks. Cannot bloody believe it. Nearly 2 years sober. One of the best decisions I've ever made is going to that meeting, pulling my finger out of my ass, and basically going on a regular basis. Best thing ever. One of the best things about coming home at this time of night, at nearly 9 o'clock at night, is there's hardly any bloody traffic around. So that means we can get through these lights pretty quick and easy, which is lovely. Absolutely love it. If I had a chance, I would literally be a person of the night, just walking around the streets at night time. I would love it. But yeah, that's really a personal choice of mine, and to be honest with you, it is the best choice that I've made, as I said, because our life has turned out to be a lot better than what it was. But we still have a few things that we need to sort out. Food, other things that we inhale. So we still need to fix a couple of things up in the next couple of weeks to hopefully get ourselves in a better position. But yeah, haven't had a drink in nearly 2 years, which is good. But still struggling with some other things. But like I said, we are sorting them out as we speak. It's just taken a little bit longer than expected, but I'm not going to bore you guys too much with that. Let's just say I am working on those things. On the very next day, and it looks like we're going to be having a very interesting day today. For a very simple fact, looks like someone has decided to turn the wind up. 60 to 70 km/h winds, which is something mile per hour. But that's alright. It's alright in this thing, but my car, but having it in the van is not so fun. Let's see how wet and wild it gets in the van today. Whether or not we're rocking and all rolling, or we'll have a smooth sailing down the lawn. I'll soon find out. We survived the windy day, but it is still pretty bloody windy. I tell you what, all those big clouds up there are still getting blown around pretty darn well. So let you guys have a gander at that. That is moving pretty quick. I can guarantee you right now, we ain't going to get a lick of water out of that. Guaranteed. There's no chance that we're going to get any rain from that today or tonight. Well, shit. That didn't take too long for it to change in a matter of seconds. Oh, it was a matter of about an hour and a half to 2 hours from us getting home. Having those clouds going over there like that, basically this, to having some more raindrops on the ruddy roof now. It's going to happen in a matter of minutes. We've been hearing these rolling thunder. It's only a matter of bloody seconds for it to fully change. Seems like it's going to be a full-blown storm too. You're probably not going to believe this, but as I was pointing the camera this way, just as I turned the recorder off, lightning straight across the thing like that. Just my bloody luck. So you can definitely hear the thunder coming along, that's for sure. It's going to be interesting. Probably going to be one of those 5-second bloody things, you know. Always bloody happens this part of the world. A little bit of rain comes, a little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then within 5 minutes, gone. Without a second thought. We'll see how things look in about 5 minutes. I almost guarantee it's going to look more like that over there. Bloody little bit of blue sky. Most of it is coming from that direction, coming this way, north to south. I did see a lightning strike just over there. Are we going to see any more? That is our question. At least now I don't have to worry about water in the garden, veggie garden out the back. It rained a little bit last night and now it's raining now, so I love it. I love it when nature gives it a bit of an extra boost. Especially with the rain. The rain always makes the bloody veggie garden go woo! Love it. You can probably just barely see it from here, but you can see on how big some of those bloody plants are. Some of the stuff at the front, like some of the stuff here, beetroots. You can see some lettuces, some kale, some other things there. I'll have to go out and show you guys another time. That thing is looking bloody good. You can see from here, that plant that's right next to that pole, right there, that's broccoli, or broccolini. It's the thin version of the broccoli. That just goes to showing how lazy we are. We do appreciate when the rain comes, it makes it go woo, a lot more than what a little tap water does. Yes, one is very happy. Don't know about the wind though. But I'm a bit bummed out I missed out on that lightning strike before. Just seeing if I can bloody get another lightning strike. I only doubt it in this point in time. Most of it's probably like that side of the house. Here, lightning, lightning, lightning. Here, lightning, lightning. Dang it. Sounds like it's coming from that direction. It's always a bloody case. Let's see how long this damn well lasts, eh? It's currently 2:15 in the afternoon. This started about 2 o'clock. See how long it takes for it to flick off. Let's see how long it'll take us to see a lightning strike too. Plenty of thunder going on at the moment. No, my bloody luck, I'll be pointing in the wrong direction. Happens every freaking time. Leave it there for about 5-10 seconds. Sure there'll be a lightning strike out there. Surely. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. How about over here? Nope. Give you 30 more seconds and then I'll be going back inside. I dare say most of the stuff's going to be well and truly above us, if not starting to become more out the back. Maybe it's going north, south. I'll have to go and have a quick gander out the back to see if what it's doing out there. Most of it definitely is over in that direction at the moment, so I can almost guarantee the moment that I move it across, it'll be the moment that it bloody lands up over there. Whew, that was a bloody juicy one. Hopefully this lens has caught it. It's all happening out there at the moment. We're not going to stick around out of here for too long. Look like a couple of rosellas. I'll try and get one more strike, then we'll go inside, because I don't want to risk getting bloody well hit. As I said, it's all happening out there at the moment, so all we can really do is just sit and wait. You know what would be funny? If I started counting from 5 all the way down to 1, and it happens right in front of us, like directly between these two. Let's do it as a joke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nothing. It's fine. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to work. Nature would not want to listen to me. In absolute honesty though, it does sound like it's more out this sort of direction here. Who truly knows? Yep. Excuse me. Strike just behind there. You probably would have just barely seen the glow over there. Me coughing me foot and lungs up. All we need is one to go boom right there. The chances of that are very slim. It's always the thing about storms, is you gotta just sit and bloody wait. Ooh, hopefully I caught that. That was a beauty. Yeah, definitely going inside now. Not going to be sitting around waiting out here. No, sir. Oh, there we go. Nicely thunderous. Hoping I caught that one. That one was a bloody beauty. Absolute bloody beauty. Anyway, this is all probably going to be blown over relatively quick, as it always bloody does. Well, it's always good to see that one streak across the sky. I don't always like to, as you would say, sit out there while it's doing it. Sometimes just sitting in here with the minimal view that we got there is all that it takes to entertain this guy, especially with the storm. But I do like to have the breeze going around us and a little bit of the wet rain on our feet. But we're not going to risk sitting out there with, as you would say, a thunderstorm. But the risks of us getting hit is probably 1 in a million. But either way, I ain't risk of sitting out there. I've seen what I wanted to see. A couple of pops. All we can do now is just sit and enjoy this wet weather, because it will do us a favour by watering the garden for us, even though it rained again this morning at about 5 o'clock for between 3 and 6. So that's probably about an hour's worth of rain there, plus this little bit of a sprinkle. So all I can really do is just sit and enjoy. And you can certainly see which direction it's coming from. It's coming from the north, that way. So it's going north, south. At the moment, that is east out our window. West is behind us. So it's all going north, south. I do like a thunderstorm. When I was a kid, I used to scare the shit out of me. But now, I just sit and enjoy. I absolutely love them now. Certainly going to be interesting for the guys that are working over in the quarry, just over there. That's a sand and cement quarry just there. But it literally goes for miles. And literally from probably about there, behind this tree, all the way across for at least a kilometre. And that was a big one. Literally just as I was pointing over there, I saw a big flash. Gonna get that clap of thunder any second now. That's why I need to keep paying attention. Could have also been the reflection on my bloody watch. Nope, there it is. Rolling thunder. Well, I'm not going to bore you guys too much more with the storm. You guys have seen plenty in many forms, if not lesser or a lot worse. So I'm not going to bore you too much more with this. There's also not much else we can do out there. And just my bloody luck, another lightning streak just above us, as I've got the camera on myself as always. But anyways guys, I'm not going to bore you too much more. The SD card on this camera doesn't have much time left on it, so I'm not going to bore you too much more with this storm and so on. So I'm going to let you guys go. So in saying that, it's an evidently for now. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the sound of this storm going overhead, and hopefully it doesn't knock the power out. But anyways guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, thanks for being a part of it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are staying safe and sound as always. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, as always, keep it cheesy.